6 days on the job, y'all. Y'all
Is that
complaining
wait?
about y'all gig? Shit.
Is that
That's
without
horrible.
the fucking head?
Yeah, they said they
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
head
They
on the
set the
hood
head on. Yeah.
On top.
on the car.
So
Yeah. So the
Damn, I didn't know
mayor
you had the
of
picture. Go ahead, fam.
mayor in the state of Guerrero, Mexico, in 6 days in office, went for a meeting, and they found his body in his car the next day, his head on top of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
His,
But did you read the part where they say he went to meet with a gang?
mhm.
With a it was a criminal organization, and yeah.
Yeah. The fuck was you thinking, fam? What was you
Okay,
thinking?
all right. So it ain't me. Go ahead.
No. It's just, what the fuck was you thinking, man? Like, what do you think was
Hey,
gonna happen? Go ahead.
bro, like if you don't go to see them, they'll come to see you.
Apparently.
You know, it's one of those things. It's like, hey, man, if you don't do it, man, maybe they might give you some an incentive to come see them,
Let
like
me tell
snatch
you
your
Got you.
something.
family.
I got you. I got you.
Maybe he should have motherfucking just kept driving. Maybe he shouldn't have ran for office. Maybe he
Yeah,
shouldn't have
maybe
ran
he
for
shouldn't have ran
office.
for
Ran
office.
for office.
Because
6 days. Damn.
listen, it's motherfuckers that ain't never
look
been
at his
to
shoulder.
Mexico that knows what goes on in Mexico. I mean, all you got to do is watch Sicario, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
I,
dude.
I
Like,
I hear you. I hear you. But
politicians, let me tell you this. Politicians and high-ranking police officers don't seem to do well in any part of Mexico. It's the do boys who they give a couple dollars to, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
and they turn them into errand boys, and really they turn them into paid legalized security for them. But I mean, this shit's sad because he probably got a kid, but it goes back to what the fuck were you thinking, like, bro? You grew up there.
Yeah.
Damn though, look y'all, like his shirt is drenched in the front and on his shoulder. Like
Yeah,
that's
there's a lot of
crazy.
fluid
That's
in that
you know
head.
what? That's crazy for his child to be able to see one day. I didn't know he had kid. Probably. Damn, that's
Yeah.
some gruesome stuff. Like wow, like
Like you said, Lo, nobody's immune to this stuff
No,
over there. It's like somewhat this is the norm, is like their calling card, like you said, or like old man said, they sent for you. You gotta
yeah,
go.
he's right about that. I'm
They sent for
talking,
you.
but
You
he's
gotta
right.
go. So you gotta go see who's really in charge. Like, yeah, we let you win, but this is how the play gonna go. You know, and
He
they was like,
probably
you know
wanted them.
what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. Finish. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, he was trying to be one of those. Once he get in, he's gonna do a reform, and it's like, bro, you know where you are. We run this, man. We your sponsor. We are the GDP. Like
And
this is
that's what I was about to say. They probably told this cat, man, look, this is how it's gonna be, and he was probably like, "Nah, well, I'm about to. I want to take a new path
yeah.
forward
Yep.
and blaze a new trail." And they was like,
Yep.
"You're not listening.
Okay.
You're not
Yep.
listening with your other ear. This the
Wow.
way it's gonna go. No, we need to clean up for the people of Mexico. Hey,
Yeah.
man, nacho, go get
Yeah.
the nacho bin." That and then that was
Damn.
it. That was it. Get the nacho
Damn.
bin.
Here we go again. We
Then
we talk about this shit, man. That's what ended up happening.
fuck that. Listen, I believe everything in the movies. I don't give a fuck. I believe everything about Compton. I ain't going to that motherfucker after 9 o'clock. That shit is a sundown town to me. No, son. I'm not doing it. I believe everything about Camden, and I believe everything about Mexico, man. I'm not going to that motherfucker, man.
What's up, Miss Kiki?
so. I got a question. Do you believe that it happened there, or they positioned him in a car, or do you think
Probably
they chopped his
did it.
head off? Like,
Did it right there.
Yeah, they want motherfuckers. They want motherfuckers to see it. That's a message. They ain't put their head on the card for nothing.
What do you think is going to happen for the next person who runs, or the person they elect as the next mayor?
Man, they
That's the
better fall in
like you said.
line.
That's the calling card.
who gonna run for it though? You know what I mean?
Somebody will, because
Somebody will.
somebody has to be the figurehead.
Somebody, yeah.
Somebody has
Somebody
to
got.
Wow.
somebody
No
has to
pun
fill those
intended.
shoes. Oh shit, none. Damn.
What
Thank you,
she
Miss
say?
Kiki. No pun intended.
What she say?
Figurehead.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, that got right past me. Damn. But somebody has to be the leader.
I'm
And
looking at how he's dressed. the Cuddy right. Somebody sent for them for him.
Yeah.
'Cause
They
that's
made
like
that call, like, hey, get here.
He was
now.
comfortable.
Get
Right.
here.
Now. Let me
Yeah,
put my
'cause-
pants. Don't put shit on. Get in the car.
Get here now.
Now. Why ain't you been
Yeah.
answering my calls?
Or like you said, low sodium, like he gave a speech and it was like, well, you was talking about reform and change
Right.
and a new regime. What was that now? Can you go ahead and say it to my face?
Right. You
No
called
pun
me a
intended.
pussy. I didn't say nothing like that.
Yeah, like I'm
Well,
scared
you
of
said
this.
you wanted a
That's
new
all.
way forward. You called me
Yeah.
a pussy.
Yeah.
They don't have
Nah,
like no
bruh.
mercy. It's just like
And my thing is, who do you think is going to investigate that?
Miss Kiki, most of these nobody. Nobody.
A mayor, mind you, a mayor, not just a cop or a rival gang member or something. This is the mayor.
right.
6
That's what I'm like.
days.
This the mayor, and they doing stuff like that's
Mhm.
crazy to me. Like,
Let me
Mhm.
tell you something. I wouldn't doubt if
aren't
the
you
court.
protected like something like the president though? Like, why would you go somewhere without
Right.
protection? I understand
Oh.
what y'all saying, but I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt if the coroner's report say that this was suicide.
I cut my own
Nigga was
head
just-
off in the passenger seat.
Oh, that is
Nothing to
so
see here.
messed
It
up.
was suicide.
Yeah,
Like,
this
the
is like here's the
passenger seat.
paperwork right here. I filled it out. It was no pun intended, clear cut. Yeah, it was suicide.
Little buddy, I ain't making fun of his death, but at the
Not at
same
all.
time, man, it's kind of like what I said about this election. If I knew that Dr. Cornel West or Dr. Jill Stein had the chance of winning, I most likely would have voted for one of them. But my thing is, man, like one person ain't gonna make a change. That shit is only good in comic books. I ain't saying nobody needs to try, but you need to check your circumstances. Motherfucker, being a citizen in that country, you are behind enemy motherfucking lines. And you ought to just running for that position, you already telling them that you're gonna be a threat to the norms.
Yeah.
Your job is to convince them I ain't a threat. I'm here to play ball. And obviously, this motherfucker couldn't fast pitch, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He couldn't switch hit. That
No.
curve got him.
That
And
curve got it.
like again, no disrespect to him and his
Disrespect.
family, but it's one of those situations we hear this time and time again coming from over there. They don't play when it comes to
No.
this politics stuff, man. I mean, we don't want him in office or whatever. They will eliminate you.
Yeah.
Like just completely take you off the board. Completely different situation that happens over here. But that's why it's like, man, just be grateful, where you at right now. You may not like your choices or whatever, but not too many people are in these kind of circumstances.
Right. Right.
Oh man.
Of course, I think differently, man.
What you got, brother? No, that's what it's about. Perspective, man. We want to hear what you got to say, Cuddy. Let us get it.
Nah, man, this type of things
Pause.
happens, man. Some people would rather, die than live on their knees. And if you live in a situation like he probably has grown up in that area,
Right.
you get sick of it,
Yep.
and you can spend your life being scared and going with the flow, or you can try to make change. And somebody's got to go. Sometimes it's you. It is what it is. It's just it's one person in a long war of maybe they're trying to fight for freedom, or try to get from underneath the oppression of the local gangs or corruption or whatever. But yeah.
No,
I mean, you're gonna have fallen soldiers.
And Miss Kiki, I want to hear what you got to say next, but this is my thing. I actually agree with you 100%, man. People who get knocked around, it's kind of like somebody who get bullied, man. And after a while, that kid can't take it, man. He done been socked in the fucking eye and had his shit stolen. One day he gonna ball them fist up whether he fight or not. But my thing is this, man. It ain't about being scared. It's about being smart. And my brother, unless over there you got the Expendables, John Wick, the motherfucker from Extraction, the French Foreign Legion, the Mossad, Hamas, and the Israeli, the IDF nigga going at it alone, man. It's like you don't want your death to be meaningless, though. He's not even a fucking martyr. I can see if I
6
can
days.
see what I'm saying. 6 days. I can see if you know this happened and everybody was like ready to rise up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I hear you. You know what I mean? To me, you know, if I think to affect change, you know, you probably do something like what's homeboy that went over there to back home to his home country, and they got in it. Well, he never came back because he was writing them articles. You'd be better off going
Khashoggi.
yeah, Khashoggi. You would be better off going to say the U.S. coming over with the rest of them 10 million migrants that came over this motherfucker, them illegals, and start writing articles exposing what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
But I mean, they got long arms with that too.
Yes, sir.
What
Yeah, you guys ever see that that video? There was a Mexican singer. I guess you know they have these songs where you know they sing about the street shit. You know, it's like rap music. And old boy was singing a song that the cartel didn't like. Motherfucker was on stage. They sent him a little message.
A note.
A motherfucker read that note and was like, started sweating, sang that song. They came and snatched that dude.
Well, he kept singing it.
He kept singing it. Yeah, they sent him a note while he was on stage. Like
while he's on stage, bro, you can see his whole forehead just sweat beads.
I'd have been like, ba-da-da-ba-da-bum-ba, read that note and been like, nobody does it better. I'd have started singing Nate Dogg off that bitch.
When old man started breaking that damn story up, I knew exactly what he's talking about because it was been circulating on YouTube not too long ago. And yeah, he was up there performing, and somebody passed him a note. It's up. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, this was I don't know, probably 2019. It was a while ago. It's some time ago.
What you got, Ms. Kiki?
Yeah, that type of stuff happens.
The only thing I want to say is just that basically what y'all been saying, everybody know what's what, because in the article it says he told people where he was going and who he was meeting with, and the investigators, they said, hey, we can't give this to y'all because it's being investigated. We have all the evidence. So basically saying we have all the evidence, but we can't, it's being investigated, but we can't tell you. That's all I wanted to shed light on, is just basically like, dang, even though he didn't go with protection, he told people where he was going and who he was going with, So.
Yeah, you know.
Is it Chileno Sanchez? Chileno? The cat in the cowboy hat?
Yeah. He in the all white?
Yeah. It looked like he was looking at who gave him the letter. Oh, he bold. Shit.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd have quit.
Yep.
I'd have quit singing.
Standing on biz.
On your ass.
Standing on biz. But I would have started playing the Congos or something, man. I'd have switched up. Like I ain't.
Look at Ant. You would have been out that bitch like that.
Done. Done. You ain't gonna hear shit out of my mouth. These hands gonna do the talking.
The next song, as soon as I got that note, I'd be Maria, Maria. You remind me of a West Side Story.
Man, next please.
In Youngstown, Harlem.
Right, Youngstown, Harlem. I said a la papella, los pelones. The streets are getting hotter. There is no water to put out the fire. Mi esperanza.
Who is Los Patotas?
I don't know, but that's what he said in the song. That was my shit. I used to, I
know it too. But I know the hell he ain't said no Los Patotas.
No, he said Los Pelones. He said a la papella, los pelones. Yeah, that's what he said. Check that shit. Listen to that shit.
Get down in the comments and correct this young man, please.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to be the one to put him on it.
I don't give a fuck. Correct me so I can know the words. was
Sketch
a
it and
cold-
sing verse 2.
That was a guy. That was a cold album,
Hey,
man.
Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was Wyclef Jean.
That was the shit. Though. It was. It had me.
Maria, you know you my lover.
Man, if you don't get this dude off the singing, switch this up, please.
You
This
can't.
dude is on verse 3.
He'll sing on
When
every
I
single.
hear you, I
You're
can
right.
feel
You're
you
right.
through the weather. And even when we are apart,
He
still
sounded
You just let
feel
me know.
like we're together. Maria, yeah. All right, my
the
bad.
face.
You let me know
Hey,
when
did
you
see
done.
the face?
It's been a while.
Motherfuckers, he's in my ear with it.
Hey, his face. Hey, his face was on it. That motherfucker was at the Apollo. You hear me?
Man, listen. In another life, I would sing
always-
outside of the shower in this
He
show.
will always put on. He will always put on every single stage. He will put on.
Hey, man, I gotta get the
That's
people
what's
to
up. We
laugh
need to do
somehow.
karaoke together, cuz straight the fuck at.
Man, like, if y'all don't get that big Reuben stuttered built nigga to shut up.
He
What
ain't
is
sorry.
wrong with this cat, man?
I'm sorry.
Nickelodeon.
All right, man. Come on, man. We gotta get this body off the screen,
Yeah.
man.